What's going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 123 of the Gay Gap Podcast, where we talk everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national and international sports. Hosted by yours truly, and Grassani. Join us on Mike Cunningham, Alex Rich, Sam Morell, and our special guest, Mat Mlodzinski. You can see the podcast right now on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also listen to Songcast right now on YouTube. I'll show you follow social media at Well, I said, it's time to get your game on. Yo, Michael, what was that?
It's the Millie Rock.
You tried to brutally interrupt me while I was doing my intro there. I do not appreciate that, Michael Cunningham. And then you gave us a god-awful dance.
First of all, that's called the Millie Rock. You ain't hip with it. I'm on that Millie Rock. You ain't from New York. You won't get it. You're from the suburbs, bitch. So, Alex, let's introduce our lovely guest.
We got a special guest joining us here. Alex, this is your guest. Introduce him.
So this is Mat Mlodzinski. We've been in touch on Twitter for a couple months now, and we just really vibed of talking college basketball, and I thought that this tonight was the appropriate time to bring him on and preview some great games in the next couple of weeks and see what he has to say about each conference and everything besides that.
All right. I got a question to start off for you, Mr. Matt.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
All right. And
my question, since me and Alex are the college basketball experts on the show, because me and Mr. Rich went to college there, we used to watch college basketball, college football every weekend. So, who do you think is going to be the player to watch for all of our non-college basketball players? I believe that the kid from North Carolina, I forgot his name. Shit. The guard from North Carolina, you remember his name, Matt? The guard.
Caleb Love?
Yes.
RJ Davis.
Player to watch. I'll say also Jeremy Roach is the player to watch for Duke. Look, our good friend of me and Alex is Eric Dixon from Villanova. I think this is a statement here. But what do you think is the best conference right now? And you being a Seton Hall and Syracuse fan, how do you think about my good friend Miles Powell? How you feel about him? Because he's a good friend of mine.
All right.
Seton.
Yeah, no. I'll take the conference question first. I think the best conference in college basketball this season is the SEC. I'm going down south. I rarely do that. I usually say the Big Ten. I've said the ACC. Last year, the Big 12 was pretty hot. And I know a lot of people are on the Big 12 this year, but I think the SEC with Kentucky, with Alabama, with Auburn, Florida's another sleeper team. You've got a ton of teams in this SEC conference. Tennessee's another one. How could I forget Tennessee? They beat Gonzaga in an exhibition game handedly. So I think the SEC is the best conference in college basketball right now, but obviously that can change throughout the season.
Honestly, I'm sorry to cut you off. I like the ACC too, because I like how John Schroyer is going to. He has pressure now, being Coach K's apprentice, successor for Duke, and Duke they got their win. They play good. They're playing good dynamic. Honestly, I don't think they're going to make it to the dance this year. I'll probably say they make it to the Final Four or the Elite Eight, because we're ranked, I think, 8th in the country. And you also got to worry about North Carolina. You also have Kansas. I'm gonna have my sleeper pick is UCLA this year. I'm gonna say UCLA, and my boy is JQ, Javali Quinley, JQ, Alabama, a good friend of mine. My dad used to coach him, so and I see the progress of how he played. I think Alabama's a good team to watch. I also say UCLA. I like BYU. Alex, how about you? What about BYU? You think BYU doing right?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how good they will be.
And I also say probably also like the chances of Seton Hall because Seton Hall has a good program. They have a good. I think they have a good three guard. I'm trying to shit. I saw bits and previews of the rosters. I didn't get to know their names by heart, but also they have a three guard, and they also got my man from Xavier, Zach Fremantle, who is a beast from the University of Xavier, a good friend of mine. I used to train him in basketball. I think Zach Fremantle will probably be a steal of the draft if he goes in the NBA draft, in my opinion. He's a good 18-10 guy for the University of Xavier. That should look him up. He's going to be a problem. And I also say that Jeremy Roach is probably going to be the ACC Player of the Year, in my opinion, because this is his third year, and I like Duke's chances. They got a good squad, and I think John Schroyer, I think they'll become like third in the country. I think, and also like Michigan State, their chances. Sorry about Matt. I love college basketball. I'm a college basketball junkie, and also like Villanova.
Duke sucks. Just saying.
What?
I was saying a fact that Duke this year is ass. Just saying.
Fuck you. They're 1-0. Kiss my ass. Next.
Actually, Stanford low-key might be good this year because they have Stojakovic.
Stojakovic is I was a big fan of his father back in the day, Peja Stojakovic, who was a great player for the Sacramento Kings back in the day. And I believe this is what I say. I think the best program that we're sleeping on, I think any team has to worry about. I like Georgia's, not Georgia, but Florida has a great program. They always had a great program. It's just they can put the pieces together. And I like. Let's not be real. Purdue is just terrible. Let's just be real. Purdue is just straight dog shit ever since they lost.
Purdue's just ass.
John Brady, that was for you piece of shit. That was for you, John Brady.
What's it called?
Fuck Purdue.
What's it called? But yeah, I don't think Duke's gonna be good this year.
Put him in the waiting room. Put this blasphemy in the waiting room. Put him in the waiting room. We gotta cut his head off. Shame this.
For what? For what?
You are saying blasphemy out your ass. It's like you're shitting out words. Put it by the paper.
Okay, how am I saying blasphemy?
Okay, even though Duke is 2-0 right now, no big deal, but okay.
Okay, and listen, what like Purdue had the top record. What happened to them?
Purdue is terrible.
No, but I'm saying last year Purdue had the top record. They had the number one seed. I'm pretty sure. What happened to them?
It's Purdue, bro. Purdue is just dog shit.
Like
they don't have Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, like.
Sam, what's your team for college basketball?
I said I'm a Villanova fan. I've told you this already. I'm a Villanova fan and I'm a Rutgers fan. Like minor Rutgers fan, but mostly Villanova.
They never, man. Rutgers hasn't been good since Ron Harper Jr.
That was last year.
That's what I said.
By the way, I'm a Rutgers fan too. We're 2-0, Michael.
You guys are in a shitty division for basketball.
Don't care. 2-0.
You're in a shitty division. The hardest college. Adam, stick to baseball.
SCOREBOARD. What is
Congratulations.
that spell?
You know how to spell at a third grade reading level. Congratulations. My niece could spell scoreboard. Congratulations. But seriously, and she's only 4. No big deal. But seriously, Matt, which conference? Which is your second best conference? You said the SEC is your choice of conference that they're going to do well. You still think it represents the ACC as well? Because you have Carolina, you have Duke, you got Syracuse, you have all them other schools. And let's just be real. We all could say this on paper that the best rivalry for college basketball was Duke versus UNC. That will never change. We all could say that.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Duke is. I'm standing by this hill. I do not care.
Would you stop with hurting my feelings, Sam? You're supposed to be my friend. I see how you treat me.
No, but I do have a serious question. Actually, how do you guys feel that UCLA is going to do this year?
Oh, that's a good question, Sam.
Because here's the thing, UCLA low key kind of disappointed me last year with how they were supposed to perform. This year they're supposed to be pretty good, but again, there's just a lot of question marks still there.
For myself, I could see them as an 8 seed, maybe 8th or 9th or 10th, somewhere around there. But in their division, I say they'll win the Pac-12, I believe. Are they still in the Pac-12, Matt?
Yeah.
I'll say UCLA wins the Pac-12 for their championships.
Yeah, I mean, UCLA's season, it's going to run through the point guard like usual. I mean, Tiger Campbell's a great player. Jaime Jaquez Jr., another great player. I mean, UCLA has some dogs, but they just don't seem as loaded as they have in the past. But the guy to keep an eye on is Jalen Clark. I mean, he led this team in points, rebounds, and assists in their opening win. So, tough to grade off of a win over Sacramento State, but definitely a player to keep an eye on because I think they do need that third guy to really reach their peak.
All right, you guys mind if I chime in here with a question?
Sure.
Don't make it a dumb question now.
Okay, I won't make it a dumb question, but right now, Matt, I want to ask you a question about the college basketball landscape going to this 2022-2023 season. Right now, like, give us the landscape and what you think like come March Madness time. What do you think like the March Madness bracket could look like? Like, I know it's early to tell, but right now, what do you think are some of the teams like to watch out for?
Yeah, I mean, right now for me, North Carolina obviously has got to be up there after the season that they had last year, returning most of their starters. They've got a little bit of I wouldn't say an issue on the bench, just some questions about who might step up off the bench, but it really doesn't matter because their starting core is as good as any team in the country. Houston is my pick to win right now. They're a team that made it to the Sweet 16 last year. That was without Marcus Sasser, who's arguably one of the best players in the country. Also without Tremont Mark, another key player on that Cougars team. So, right now, Houston, most everyone has them as the winner out of the American, a top team in the country, but Houston is my pick to win right now. And then just to throw a couple other names out there, I mean, Gonzaga is going to be there like usual. Can they finally put it together in March? That's the biggest question. I like Indiana as well as a little bit of a sleeper pick. I think that in a Big Ten that's not as good as past years, Indiana is a team to keep an eye on. And past that, there's just so many great teams like usual. It's just really hard to stop at 4. But those are 4 that jump off the page to me right now.
I got a question.
Guys, my fault. You go ahead, Alex.
Who stands out the most that you think will be the best in the Big 12?
Good question, Rich, to go.
It's funny because Kansas, even though they win the championship last year, they don't really return a whole lot of guys from that championship team. Jalen Wilson's playing great this season, but they lose a lot of guys from that winning team. Baylor needs to impress me a little bit. They lost 3 of their top 4 players they lost last season were all wings. So they have some good big men. They have Adam Flagler at the point guard, but they have to have some shooting guards, small forwards step up. Right now, I like TCU. The problem with TCU is 3-point shooting. They didn't do it last year. They brought back a veteran team, so they're going to have to show that they can improve that. And then Texas is another team to keep an eye on. But same old story with Texas. Is it really their year? Who knows?
Yeah, I also got a question.
All right,
How you feel about? No, you don't know about college basketball.
I do have a question, though. It'll be a good one.
What do you think about Will Richardson from Fordham? Who is my nephew? He is one of the best players, I think. You should check him out, Matt. His name is Will Richardson. He's from Teaneck, New Jersey. Plays for Fordham University. Starting point guard, who is going to be a beast. I think Fordham is going to be my sleeper team to watch out for.
That's the thing, because with Fordham, obviously with Kyle Neptune taking the job at Villanova, it's really just how the players will respond. I mean, you get a new coach in there. How will this Rams team respond to a new coach? And it's a tough Atlantic 10. Yeah,
and Ferry Dixon, let's just be real. Ferry Dixon University is probably the disgrace of college basketball. They're that bad. Let's just be real.
They made the tournament a couple of years ago, didn't they?
Yeah, they're not even listed. They're not even listed in a division. They got took off. They're not even on the rock.
Sam, are you gonna take that?
They're not even on any rock. They're not even in the conferences anymore. I just looked.
Who?
And do you?
Sam, are you gonna take that?
Take what?
Take Michael talking smack about your team, about your college.
He doesn't even go there anymore.
Wait, Sam, you don't go to Ferry Dixon anymore?
Adam, this has been common knowledge.
Where have you been?
Went there 2 years. Wow.
Sorry to our viewers. Sorry.
Right. Well, that's interesting.
Wow. So you're gonna let him talk shit about your alma mater?
He doesn't even care about them anymore.
I really don't care.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like, their team just sucks. So we know
Their
that.
team is dog shit. Bergen Community College is better than them. That's how bad they suck.
Like, okay, I have a serious question, actually.
Wait, it's my question now. It's my question, then Sam, you can go.
Adam, you fucked up my college. That was your question. Next.
That counts as your question, Adam. What's your question, Sam?
It's a Duke question, Michael.
Okay, go ahead. Let the boy talk.
Here's my Duke question.
How bad do you think Duke is going to be?
No, because I was saying with the retirement of Coach K, I want to ask you, what's your outlook to their season? How do you think they're going to fill the void left by Coach K?
I think you actually answered it there, is that I don't think you can fill the void of Coach K. I think Duke's going to have a new identity under John Shire. You lose a coach like Mike Krzyzewski, kind of like how Villanova moves on from Jay Wright, when Syracuse will have to do the same with Jim Boeheim. You see how North Carolina did it with Roy Williams. They go and they play under Hubert Davis' identity, and they go all the way to the championship game last season. So am I saying that Duke's going to go all the way to the championship game this season? I'm not. They have the talent. I mean, they certainly have the players if they were to go on a run, but it'll really just rely on, can this team buy into John Shire's philosophy? It's going to be a lot of the same because he played under and coached under Coach K, but there's going to be different things. There might be some growing pains, and it'll just be about the players buying into a new coach.
Here's the thing about what I believe for college basketball. Every coach is different. There's no, let's just be real. Every coach has a different playbook. Man-to-man defense, how you beat the man-to-man off on defense, and you can play the offense, zone defense, press, 1-3-1. Let's just be real. Every coach has a different playbook for the pick and roll. For every type of playing basketball, it's different. I believe in this generation, let's be real. I'm gonna ask all my co-stars a question. How do you guys beat a pick and roll and his own defense? I know, Sam, you know this as much as I do.
Okay, I'm not going to answer it then. I want to see if Alex and Adam know them, because I'm literally a basketball coach.
Sam, you know this as much as I do. Matt, you don't have to answer this because you know basketball as much as me and Sam do. Alex, how do you beat the pick and roll? And how you beat his own defense? It's pretty easy.
For the pick and roll, there's like the center sets up the guy and the forward tries to create space and shoots the ball.
That's how you describe the pick and roll, and how you beat the pick and roll. How you beat it's communication for talking, or you got to hedge over and call out the picks. That's how I believe how you beat the pick and roll. And to beat a zone defense, it's easy. You just throw an alley-oop nowadays, but that's how you really beat the zone defense. You throw a lob, or you attack it. Attack the zone. That's how I usually do. It's easy to attack the zone defense for a man-to-man. To our viewers that are young viewers, if you want to beat the press, pass the ball. Don't dribble it. But let me get back to college basketball. Let me get back to my college basketball point. Matt, who do you think is going to win the Naismith Player of the Year, in your opinion?
Oh, gosh.
Maybe the number one draft pick.
With Oscar Tshiebwe coming back after winning it last season, it's tough to not go with that. But I feel like it's also tough to win it 2 years in a row, especially if you're a big man. I'll go Armando Bacot on North Carolina. I'll stay. It's the year of the center. I think he puts together a big year for North Carolina. Number one draft pick, I really don't know right now. I mean, I'm not the draft expert for my site. I know that there's obviously going to be a lot of talented prospects, but I mean, I think that's anybody's guess.
I think I know who the number one pick's going to be.
Oh, it ain't you.
No, it's the.
I mean, I know there's the kid Wembanyama, but
yeah, he's going to be for number one. He's. Trust me, he's different. He's
No, that kid from France is going to be the number one draft pick. I gotta say, the kid in the G League.
Nah,
he's the highest prospect.
He shouldn't be.
Does he have a shooting problem?
Nah, he can shoot. He can do it all. He just is like small. They say what's his name? What's the guy's name from in the G League?
Let me look it up.
I'm gonna look him up
I think
right now.
that's a cool question to ask our guest, our friend Matt here.
Victor Wembanyama.
Oh yeah, Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, but yeah, give me your outlook on like not only on this, how it could potentially affect the NBA draft like coming up next year.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Give us like how you like. Give us like how the season will affect like the NBA draft next year.
Yeah, I think it really just comes down to which freshmen are going to step up. I think the biggest thing to note this year is because there are so many great centers in college basketball, and that's kind of the way that it's moving toward, because guys that can shoot threes, centers, big men that can shoot threes are going to continue to get drafted. That's the way that the NBA game's going to, which is why you have so many great post players in college basketball. So I think it really then relies on which guards are going to step up, because you know that the big men that can shoot are going to get drafted. It's going to be a pool of guards and which ones that can who can separate themselves. That's the way that I see it, at least.
I got a question as well.
Go ahead.
I got like ridiculed when I said that the shot from Villanova wasn't the top 10 greatest college shot of all time. On this podcast, I got ridiculed by everybody when I said the shot by Chris Jenkins was not one of the great top 10 greatest buzzer beaters in college history.
That's
do you think Chris Jenkins' shot was a great college shot?
I mean, for me, the shot, it's really the pressure with the shot. Like it's a routine shot, but it's like the pressure that comes along with it in the national championship game, the moment that it came in. Yeah.
He wasn't doing good that whole game. Let's be real. He sucked that whole game until he hit the game winner.
Oh my God. Matt, can you hear this blasphemy?
He was playing like
on
shit.
Podcast with them for pretty much ever since this podcast is made, because later on show that we do like a hot take thing, and he did a hot take saying the shot was bad, like back during like episode 5, and now like over 100 episodes there, we're still like a die.
He even averaged that much points.
Mike, let's put it this way. If Andre Iguodala hit a game winner for the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals to make them win the championship, where would you rank that shot?
What shot that on Iguodala never made a game-winning shot?
No, Mike, I'm saying let's say he made a game-winning shot to win the NBA Finals. Where would you rank it?
Iguodala made a shot in the NBA Finals? Where would I rank?
Yeah.
Who is he playing against, and what team they're playing against? If you're gonna give me a scenario, at least give me a team.
Okay, so let's say it's in the bubble when he was with the Lakers, when there was LeBron and AD.
I want to count. I don't even count the Lakers championship as a real championship in the bubble. We already discussed this already.
Okay, then let's say it's in the 2016 NBA Finals.
What type of shot is it? Does he throw it up or he just shoots?
It's a three.
Okay. I wouldn't have counted because it's Iggy. Iggy's more. I'll be in shock, but I'll say it's a top 15 shot, not top 10.
I'm leaving. All right. You guys hearing this? Blasphemy.
I just want to fuck with Sam. I did the fuck with Adam. Well, all seriousness, Adam, when you let the Chris Jenkins shot go, he wasn't averaging that good. Let's just be real. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this on record.
Go ahead.
You guys got to worry about is UNC. That's who I got to watch out to. UNC, Duke, Michigan, my sleeper, and UCLA, and Fordham University.
UCLA might be a good sleeper team. I'm not the big I'm the casual college basketball fan here, but UCLA does have like a especially a lot of guys can have that like Russell Westbrook, like Lonzo Ball, UCLA like has developed some studs, and I would not be honestly them as a sleeper team. I don't know how their roster is now, but
they have a good roster. Also have
they could I would. Michael, your point. I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if UCLA shocks some people.
No, BYU. You also have Brigham Young University, who's always good. You also have Gonzaga. You can't always never count out Gonzaga. You also have Michigan, because Juwan Howard, who I think is an underrated coach in my opinion, who is a great coach, but he does get credit for what he does for basketball. And you also have Michigan State. You still have Tom Izzo, who is probably still the last of the outlaws of coaching. What do you think about Tom Izzo, Matt?
Yeah. And I'm sorry, guys, but this will probably have to be one of the last questions I answer before I.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Izzo, he's a guy that you have to just respect. He just comes at the game. Michigan State can have a down year like they had last year, but you just can never rule out the Spartans. And that's because of Tom Izzo. He's just the coach that he doesn't always get the 5 stars. He can get the 5 stars, but he just always seems to bring his team together. And I think that that's what makes him great.
Do you have time for 2 more questions, Matt?
Yeah, let's do 2 more.
All right, so I'll do one. Then Alex, and actually, you could take the last one. Sam, did you have like one final one? Let me get my question out there now. Like, obviously, I'm a Rutgers fan. So, Matt, to give me your outlook on like this Rutgers team. I know they just lost Ron Harper Jr. That's a big loss for them. So give me your outlook on like the Rutgers going into the season.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of Rutgers this season, but I'm also not a big fan of the Big Ten. And one of my sleeper players in the Big Ten happens to be Cliff Omoruyi, Rutgers big man. I know I probably butchered that name a little bit, but anyways, it comes down to him. I think if he can have a good season, then Rutgers can surprise some people. I'm a fan of guard play. Rutgers is a little iffy with guard play this year, but if Cliff can step up, I think that can help separate Rutgers and keep them in discussion. So I wouldn't say that I totally dislike Rutgers. I just, it's tough because they got to follow up one of their best seasons in program history.
Yeah. All right, Sam, did you have a question?
No, I'm good.
All right, I actually got the last question.
All right, so my last question is, what should I watch for when I watch the UNLV Dayton game?
Yeah, I think you've got to watch for Dayton. You've got to watch for Kobe Elvis, one of the best 3-point shooters, returning 3-point shooters in the country. Also, just a great name, Kobe Elvis. But you've just got to watch for Dayton. Dayton is a team that can go out and win the Atlantic 10. The Flyers are for real, and you've also got to pay attention to the A10 because between Dayton and St. Louis, they have 2 teams that not only can make the A10 a 2-bid league in March, but I believe Dayton and St. Louis both have the potential to make it to the second weekend of March.
All right.
That should be a intense matchup.
Yeah.
All right, that's it, Matt. We thank you so much for coming out. It was great, talking to you, and we thank you so much for coming out, helping us getting ready for this college basketball season. It should be fun.
100%, guys.
Yeah. Before we let you go, we'll plug it. Tell us where all listeners can find you.
Yeah. Just my Twitter, Mat Mlodzinski. Yeah, and then my day job is sports reporter, anchor in Rochester, New York, NBC station. So you guys can check that out as well.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Thank you,
Matt,
boys.
But that we thank you so much, God. You'll come back anytime. Don't be a stranger.
100%, guys.
All right, take care. All right, that was Mat Mlodzinski. Really great to have him on, and guys, like, college basketball is back, baby. You guys excited?
Yes, it is.
Oh, you
Yes,
guys
it
excited?
is.
All right. Well, before we get to the hot take of the episode, guys, I have some news for you. Recently, I had some listener complaints. Last episode I thought was really good, except last episode we got a lot of bad feedback.
By
Wanna know
who?
why?
By who?
Well,
Who gave us the bad feedback? On what site we got bad feedback from?
All right. Well, remember our friend Roberts, who we had on like a couple months ago?
Yeah.
He sent this tweet out to me. Talk about the Jets, Jets. Because last episode, unfortunately, it's us. We completely forgot to talk football, and we completely forgot to talk about a huge win for the New York Jets over the Buffalo Bills. So, to all our Jets fans out there, we apologize. Unfortunately, we couldn't fit into the time constraints because Mike and Sammy had to leave early. So, but
Because
we're talking about it now. So, nothing really I could say there. I mean, Michael, you're a Jets fan, but nothing I could say other than I think, Michael, you would agree that is the biggest Jets win since the Rex Ryan days. That's the biggest win for this franchise in a long time. Go ahead.
That was. I told Adam. Remember when I told you if we beat the Bills, I said I have faith we're gonna beat the Bills. You looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
Wasn't that right?
I'll have to go back and look at the audio. I'll have to look back and look at the audio.
I told you the Jets were going to beat the Bills in our preview show. I said they were going to do well. And you looked at me like, Mike, you crazy. Shut the hell up. You look like you're crazy. So for all you doubters, you can suck my 10-inch black dick. Thank you.
Wow.
Let's go, Jets, baby. We're doing well. Cowboys doing well. Football country at Michael Cunningham's house is doing. It smiles everywhere. Smiles, baby. Smiles.
Okay.
It's just,
but I think the biggest reason was
don't ruin my train.
Okay, go ahead. I thought you were finished.
I've been waiting. Adam and Alex, I've been waiting years to have a better football record than both of you guys. I've been waiting over 10 years for Adam and over 6 years for Alex. So you could both suck my dick.
The Giants are 6-2. You're 6-3. You don't have a better record yet.
So you can all kiss my grits, okay? You can kiss my grits. Thank you. And the Jets are going to show them why we run New York. We run New York.
I mean, but
and fuck Eli Manning, that piece of shit.
Michael F. Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez is better than Eli Manning.
You don't honestly believe that. Eli's closer to Peyton Manning than he is to Mark Sanchez.
Eli Manning is dog shit, and so is Peyton. So is Mark Sanchez.
Okay. Eli Manning is a top 10 quarterback, maybe top 5 quarterback of all time.
It's funny. One person here has Eli Manning in the top 5. Another person here says he would take Mark Sanchez over him. It's like two polar opposite opinions.
I like Eli, but he ain't a top 5 quarterback. Let's just be real.
Bro,
I agree there. I'm a Giants fan. I love
Eli Manning. Eli Manning's way better than Peyton Manning. Stop it.
You need to make that a hot take sometime.
This motherfucker.
I think he's scared to do it because I think Sam knows if he did, it would be his first ever loss.
I will vote hell no for that.
It would be his first ever loss.
Well, I mean, Adam, I have an Eagles fan. I have a Dallas fan. What makes you think I'm going to win that hot take?
I think Adam will be the only vote that says, even Adam will vote no for it. What do you say, Adam?
Who knows? Maybe he has a compelling argument. Who knows? He has a compelling argument.
Adam, this fool just said Eli Manning's the top 5 quarterback.
I said maybe. I don't know. I'll probably vote no, but who knows? Maybe he changed my mind. Who knows?
Adam,
but getting back to the Jets, let's call it what it is. Zach Wilson outplayed Josh Allen.
Yes, he did.
That was more to how bad Josh Allen was. I mean, Josh Allen, he had a bad game. I mean, I'm not. If we're talking from a Bills perspective, I'm not that concerned about Josh Allen going forward. But I mean, Zach Wilson, like, he didn't have a great game, but you know what? He did what he had to do. He got a big touchdown pass. You know, really nice completion percentage. You know, he did what he had to do. But man, this Jets. I think the two biggest strengths of this Jets team is their run game and their defense. This defense, this pass rush, you got guys. I mean, you guys have some legitimate studs on his defense. You got guys like Sean Gardner. You got Quinn Williams, C.J. Mosley, Whitehead. You know, you've got some legitimate studs on his defensive side, and they went out there. They made like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL look ordinary. I mean, you got the right look at this Jets team right now, and it's really going to come down to, can Zach Wilson like take that next step? That's what it's going to come down to. Can Zach Wilson like take that next step?
I got something to say. The Jets have a great defense this year. Let's put respect on the Jets defense this year. Let's put respect. Their cornerback is going to win rookie defensive player of the year for the Jets.
Wait, Sauce Gardner?
Yes.
Defensive rookie of the year, I can give you. Defensive player of the year, I'm not sure.
He's winning defensive rookie of the year. That's what I'm saying.
Rookie of the year, I'll give you. Rookie of the year, I'll give you.
Guys, the Jets have a great defense. Put some respect on their defense. Put some respect on their mother effing name. For heaven's sake.
I definitely will.
God, Jets are like we out. Jets like we out. In the words, what I usually say. Jets, we outside. We outside right now. We outside. Just we outside right now. We outside. They say we outside right now.
Yeah, the best thing of all is that you look at that. The thing is that loss against the Patriots is like. That was a point where you Jets fans are like, oh, maybe this is the point where like, oh, maybe this team like does like start to falter, like, because then you got the Bills coming, then you got the Patriots road. Maybe this team like does start to regress, but then to follow up a heartbreaking loss like that with such a huge win, I said for the Michael, you'd agree the biggest win since the Rex Ryan days, correct? For the Jets, the biggest win since the Rex Ryan era. I mean, the ball with such a huge win is just like, it's just such huge. And this just seemed like they are right now. They are legitimate to make the playoffs. Like it's undeniable. That's why they are legit. Now, are they guaranteed to make the playoffs? I mean, nothing's guaranteed in the NFL. But right now, you have to look at this team and say they are a legitimate playoff threat. It's undeniable at this point. All right, let's wrap up football talk. I mean, the Giants bye week this past week. They didn't do anything at the trade deadline. I'm not surprised. I really think Joe Shea is really looking at this team long term. Like he's not gonna give up assets. You know, he's not gonna try to sacrifice the future to try to win now when he realized that this is just the first step towards building something greater. So, I mean, would I have liked to see them make a move? I would like to see them make the move, but I trust Joe Shea more. The big thing with the Giants is that right now you have management that you trust. Like I trust Joe Shea way more than I would Dave Gettleman. So even when I disagree, at least may look at him and say, I would have gone the other direction. I trust Joe Shea in the direction he's taking this franchise in. So that's what I would say. Bye for the Giants today. Brief thoughts on the trade deadline. Big game against the Texans coming up. That's all. That's my thoughts. All right. Stan, do you have any thoughts on your Ravens?
I'm hoping that we don't fall off a fucking cliff because this is the point in the season when we did last year.
You poor baby.
And I'm terrified.
You guys are on the bye week this week, right?
No, I thought we got the bye week already.
I think you guys are on bye this week. Hold on, let me check your schedule. Let me check your schedule.
Yeah, check the schedule. I think we had to buy last week.
You had Monday night last week. You had
Yeah.
to buy this week. Yeah, you had to buy this week. This is your
Okay.
bye.
Okay.
So
I'm still
both the Jets and the Giants are on bye. Both the Jets and the Ravens are on bye this week.
I'm terrified still.
Yeah.
But you
guys play the Panthers coming up at home. So if you guys don't win that one, then you'll be in trouble.
let's put it this way. If we don't win that one, then we not win the Super Bowl. And I said that my team was winning the Super Bowl. So
Okay.
Guys,
yeah, go ahead.
let's talk about how bad. No, I'm about to say everyone in our podcast teams are doing good this year.
All our teams are doing good. Giants are doing good. Guess the Cowboys are doing good. Eagles are doing good. Ravens are good. All our football teams are doing good.
Jets, clap it up, boys. We don't have to die.
All our football lives are good at the same time.
Yay! We don't have to die and jump off a cliff. Yay!
Yay! Is
But
this fun, guys? Is it? I think you agree. It's a lot more fun when all our teams are good, right? It's a lot more fun. We don't have to talk about shitty teams. We have to actually have stuff to talk about.
Yo, I think Adam is cheating us.
What do you mean, how am I cheating?
Yeah, first of all, Adam is cheating, first of all.
How am I cheating?
He probably called a commissioner. He probably called a football commissioner. He's like, listen, man, my Giants are losing. I need you to give me some luck.
Honestly, Michael, if I had that power, I would have done it a long time ago. Thank you very much.
You cheat.
I would have called them like at the end of 2019 and said, "Hey, Roger Goodell, pull up a scan on this dude Dave Gilman and get him out of here. Get this clown Dave Gilman out of here." If I had that kind of power, I would have exercised it at least 2 years ago.
You probably do have that power.
Okay. I mean, Eagles were on a bye too, right, Alex?
Yeah.
They're on, and then they play again like Monday Night Football next Monday. So we'll have another episode by then. So we can save the Eagles talk until then. All right, guys. You know what time it is?
Hot take, baby.
It's time for the hot take of the episode, guys. I really hope this wheel lands on me today. I've got a really, really, really good hot take. Oh my god, I really hope this wheel lands on me. Because right now I'm in the mood to do this hot take. I'm really in the mood to do this hot take. All right, Sam went last time. Marcellus is still like 2 episodes over. My guys, when Marcellus comes back, we're just gonna. I can't wait till Marcellus comes back, and then out of nowhere, we're just gonna tell him, "Hey, dude, you got to do 3 hot takes in a row."
Yo, let me make a praise to my cousin. Cuzzo, if you're watching this, we need you. I'm gonna do that Jordan pose. Point at the shoes.
Yo, guys, we need to get that hashtag trending. Hashtag bring back Marcellus.
I think he had enough of Sam's blasphemy, so he had to go on a little bit of vacation.
Hashtag bring back Marcellus.
You made my cousin leave the show, you asshole. Shame on you.
I did nothing.
Yes. Sam made fun of Marcellus, say he don't talk, so kind of offended him.
I said, Alex don't talk. The fuck?
Sam don't like black people. That's what it is. Sam don't like black people.
Like I said, you the crazy one, Adam the awkward one, Marcellus the nice one, and Alex the quiet one. That's what I said.
No, I'm the asshole. What are you then, Sam, if I'm the crazy one?
Oh, I'm the crazier one.
Hey, Adam. You know, Adam's the awkward one. Alex the quiet one. I'm the evil one.
You're the chaotic evil. I'm the chaotic good.
Yeah, he's chaotic evil. Sam's chaotic good. Neutral good. I'm neutral good.
You're awkward. You're just awkward and clumsy.
I would say neutral good is more of the awkward, clumsy type, but
Alex is just quiet.
no, who know Alex is? Alex is lawful good.
No, he's evil good. He's like quiet. He's a quiet. You know, he's
Is he lawful evil?
He's quietly evil.
He's lawful evil.
Adam, ring that bell.
Who's Marcellus? Who's Marcellus?
Marcellus is just good.
Marcellus is true neutral.
And he's just goody two shoes.
Yeah.
And he's related to me. That's the funny part.
All right, guys. So this hot take is going to be done by me, Michael, or Alex. Again, I hope this will land on me. Please land on me. You guys ready to rock and roll?
I hope your hot take ain't whack.
Oh, shit. No. Oh. All right, Wheel of Space signing out. Hot take episode will be done by... Fuck, it's Alex.
If you don't want to go, Alex, you can give it to Adam.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, you're gonna give it to me? Okay. You guys ready for my hot take?
Yes.
In fact, should I save it for next week? Cause we may have a guest on that week. I really hope we. You guys want me to do it now? You guys want me to do it now?
Yes, you.
Okay, here's my hot take. I will warn you. It is a semi hockey hot take. A semi.
I disapprove.
Okay.
You said semi hockey take?
Hot take, yeah. Semi.
Okay, Mike, just call me back. I'm gonna go to TikTok.
No, because it does involve hockey, but it involves all the other sports too. It involves all the other sports. They'll make it a little interesting. You guys ready? I make the hot take that the New Jersey Devils are currently, right now, at this second, the best team in a New York City, New Jersey metro area, not just hockey, but in all sports. They are the best team right now in the area. That's my hot take. You guys want me to elaborate? All right, so where do I begin with this Devils team? I mean, guys, they are right now in first place in the Metropolitan Division by 3 points. They're 11-3. They just won 8 in a row. You look at this roster with Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, Nico Hischier, who's been unbelievable. I mean, just Nico Hischier has just been unbelievable, taking that big step. Dougie House has been a stud. The goal thing was great. That's been great. I mean, and plus they're only gonna get better. They got some good talent in the pipeline. I mean, look at the other teams like in the city. Like, look at the other teams like in the city, and tell me that they don't. That what team has a better future than the Devils? I mean, the Yankees right now, like, who knows with them? Who knows with them? Like, they may lose Aaron Judge. The Mets. I mean, the Mets. I mean, you could make the argument for the Mets, but then again, they got bounced off early last year, and there's still concerns like about Jacob deGrom returning. They got concerns in the offseason. The Nets don't even get me started. I mean, I know they're starting to turn it around, but aside from Kevin Durant, like their future is like not looking at right. The Knicks. I mean, the Knicks are right now the definition of average. Knicks right now are the definition of average. They're an average. They're a definition of average. Let's get to the football teams. As great as the football teams have been, the New York Jets. You know, right now you look at this team. Which team would you say? The Jets and Giants are both great, but do they have the true stars? Do they have like the true difference-making like type of players? As right now, I'm not convinced they have it. The Devils have plenty of game-breaking stars I just mentioned earlier. Those 3 guys, and then the Rangers. I mean, they got the really cool start. Granted, they won today, but right now I'm not really in the Rangers. So I said, honestly, they've gone off to a pretty good start too, but still, I say like right now going forward, their future looks better. I mean, this team has just been so good, so fun to watch, and right now, I'm gonna say right now, I think right now they are right now and going forward, they have a legit chance to be the best team in the New York Jersey metro area, and not just hockey, but in all sports. That's the end of my hot take. Unless you guys have any questions. Okay.
I approve.
Thank you. One down, one to go.
Actually, you have 2 to go.
Yeah, I said what? No, I need one more for an approval. All right, who wants to go next?
I will be. Okay, so should I be real with you real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You said semi-hockey. I immediately just went to TikTok, so I heard like snippets of what you were saying.
Yeah. You know what my hot take was, right? You know what my hot take was?
No, but I'm guessing it had to do with the Devils having amazing players and the Jets, the Giants not having that superstar player, which I disagree with. So based on that, I'm going to disapprove.
All right, my hot take was the Devils right now are the best team in New York, New City, New Jersey, and not just hockey, but in all sports.
Okay, now definitely disproving. Yep, that's disproof.
Okay. Yo, Sam, here's all I'm gonna say. Scoreboard.
Hey, Adam, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something very funny?
Yeah.
Who the fuck watches hockey?
Thank you.
I do, and Alex does.
Okay. So quick question. Would you watch baseball or hockey?
Baseball.
Would you watch football or hockey?
Football.
Or would you watch basketball or hockey?
Depends on my mood.
But basketball would usually be the choice, right?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
If you would say hockey or basketball, I would have said, Adam, I quit.
Okay.
So the fact that those 3 sports definitely take precedence over hockey, you really think I give a flying fuck about hockey?
Okay.
And then on top of that, you just made a blasphemous take saying they're the best team in the New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania area.
I didn't say Pennsylvania. I say Pennsylvania because right now the Eagles are just undefeated.
So just New Jersey, New York.
Just New Jersey, New York, yeah.
Yeah, you're still disrespecting the Knicks, and you still disrespecting the
Giants. They are better right now than the Knicks. Okay, Giants, I give you will beat them. That's debatable, but
the Yankees,
the Knicks, nah.
And the Yankees.
And depending on if Judge stays or not.
The Mets.
I mean, Mets. Mets maybe. Mets is debatable.
All right, now it's my turn.
Wait, my I'm saying this right now.
Disapprove. Let me say he disapproved, man.
All right.
Michael, go.
I disapproved because it was so boring. It literally put me to sleep. You started saying blasphemy.
No, it's not that. Y'all are just biased motherfuckers.
No, what you disrespect that said hockey is better than basketball? When you said the hockey team was better than a basketball team?
I didn't even say. I said depending on my mood. You said that. I said depending on my mood. Get it right.
You said the Devils are the best team in all sports in New York.
8 in a row, bitches.
Fuck that. I disapprove your hot take for saying blasphemy. You disrespected the game of basketball. You disrespected the game of baseball, football. Nobody watches hockey. It's a bunch of white people trying to kill black folks. It's a racist
Adam. In fairness, I would even choose the Nets over the Devils right now.
Wow. You are really sleeping on us. You are really sleeping on us.
I'll take the Lakers over the Devils as well.
Okay, now you're just saying bullshit.
Honestly,
I'll take Scottie Pippen over the Devils. I'll take
the New York basketball right now is just trash. New York basketball right now is just trash.
I'll take Jerry West over the Devils.
Right.
Wait. Give me a second. I just want to say something real quick.
Oh God!
Are you guys done? Are you guys done?
Sorry, I was getting a blowjob. Hold up.
You're getting a blowjob live on the podcast?
Sure, why not?
Okay, as long as you keep that shit off camera.
Oh, baby. Oh no.
Yeah, you're not.
Michael, you are not serious. Michael, you are in no way a serious person.
I'm serious. I'm actually giving a blowjob.
Bad privet.
Yo,
balls.
Michael. Speaking of, did you hear about this Marty Brodeur story?
No, he is the president. I think the Devils now.
Yeah. The Devils recently named him executive vice president of hockey operations.
I may hate hockey, but I do love Martin Brodeur. I love Martin Brodeur. He's one of mine.
Hey, Adam.
Hold on. Yo, Mike, you like it?
Yeah, baby. Where the Brodeurs? Yeah. That's the only hockey player I like, Sam. It's Martin Brodeur. That's it. I got to meet him when I was 9 years old.
Hey, Adam.
Go ahead.
Right now, take the Athletics over the fucking Devils.
You went too far, brother. You went too far with the Oakland Athletics. That's too much.
I don't think we want even better. I will take.
Murdock game, except press podcast, I think great for him. And it really just does I love when Michael. I don't know if you agree. I could see Derek Jeter filling into kind of a similar role sometime in the future with the Yankees.
I'll take the Sharks over the Devils.
I can't wait to meet Derek Jeter. I can't wait for us.
The Sharks are literally in last, almost in last place. The fuck?
And the Sharks are gonna be better. Don't worry.
No. Bold prediction: one of their players is gonna get traded by the Devils. One is gonna get traded to them. That's a bold prediction. All right. You guys ready? You guys ready to move on to some NBA basketball?
Yes.
Because I got a bone to pick. I got a bone to pick with each of you. I got a bone to pick with all three of you bitches. I got a bone to pick with all three of you. Because right now, my hot take, which is really well thought out, I really gave a lot of. I really put together a hot take. And guess what happens? These two idiots here disapprove it. But then meanwhile, this whatever race he is, whether he's Jewish or Hispanic, whatever he calls himself, this little tall midget comes on here and says the New York Knicks will win 20 more games than the Brooklyn Nets. This guy comes on here and says the Knicks will win 20 more games than the Brooklyn Nets. And then what happens? The Brooklyn Nets, the Knicks go to Bronx there, they play the Brooklyn Nets, and the Brooklyn Nets whoop that ass, baby. They whoop that ass.
The Knicks are still better than the Nets this season. We still got a better record.
So
Adam, can I ask a question?
Let me finish that. Sam. You could go, and then you could try to defend yourself here. you guys will approve this trash hot take that immediately gets disproved. I mean, well, I'm not saying I'm not gonna say the Nets are going to win the NBA Finals or anything. You say they're gonna win 20 more games than us, and we blow our ass. And yet this motherfucker gets his hot take approved. Meanwhile, all my hot takes get this approved. And you wonder why. You guys wonder why I all this shit right there. Why you guys wonder why I say it. It's a fact. You guys cannot beat me without cheating. This is fact. And this just proves right now. You guys cannot beat me without cheating.
Adam,
Can I go real quick? Can I go real quick?
Go ahead.
because I got.
Okay. So Adam, you're sounding real Donald Trump like right now.
Damn, Adam, I didn't even
like damn.
You called him a Jew? Like what? Damn, Adam.
Like Adam, I never thought I would ever hear someone call me a tall midget. I'm literally the second tallest person on this podcast.
Actually, I'm the
I
first.
could call you an excellent psychologist.
You told me a tall midget.
How's he a tall midget? First of all,
and then you're talking about how like this is rigged. The fuck is this? The elections? Like we rigged the elections? Like shit. Okay, but Adam, on serious talk, you want to know how I can defend myself? You know
like
that I said you know that every team can have a bad night, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, every team can have a bad night.
And you know that every team can have a good night, right?
Yeah.
So in this weird thought of yours, did you maybe think that the Nets just had a good night and the Knicks just had a bad night?
Okay, possible. Guess what? They're not 20 wins better. The Knicks right now are not 20 wins better. They are not 20.
No, they're 20.
Kevin Durant alone makes sure that this team isn't 20 wins better.
No, Kevin Durant's overrated. We both know that.
Bullshit.
KD sucks.
Name one player
sucks.
on the Knicks even close to Kevin Durant.
Julius.
If you say Julius Randle, I'm literally going to walk to your house right now and smack you.
Julius Randle is better than Kevin Durant.
Bro, Julius Randle literally was All-NBA second team. What are you fucking talking about?
Are you saying right now he's in this? Are you saying right now he's in this?
I said it. Yes, I said it.
I'm gonna come up, Michael. During when we go, remember when we go, Michael K. Next week I'm smacking you. I'm giving you a smack for that.
And then I will beat the dog shit out of you.
Adam, I'm being 100% real right now.
Yeah.
If we're talking Kevin Durant right now.
Yeah.
Julius Randle versus Kevin Durant cancel each other out.
Randle will be. He's about to have a meltdown. Kabloop.
He better not come to my house.
He's about to come to your house. He coming to your house. He's literally about.
Where's my phone?
He actually go into your house. He actually pull it. Sam, you gotta lock your door, Sam.
He comes to my house and wakes up my mom. I swear to fucking God.
What you gonna do? Whoop her ass? What you gonna do?
Bro, I'm gonna tell him what the fuck is wrong with you.
You better punch him in the face.
Okay, let me see. Knicks. There's the Knicks.
Alex, how you doing, brother?
I'm enjoying this.
Alex is like, yay, Adam ain't mad at me for a change. Sam? I think he's driving to your house right now.
I think he is. It's fine.
Hey, Adam, are you good? Guys, man, he's driving to both our houses real quick and he rings our doorbell.
He's probably in the bathroom.
He would have said, I'm in the bathroom. That nasty fuck. He need Jesus. That boy need Jesus. He need to go to church. He got something. Sorry to our viewers.
Hey, Sam. Hey, buddy.
I was about to say, I don't know, I'm about to smack the dog shit out of you if you actually come to my house.
Adam, you tried to die tonight. I was about to kill you. I was about to be like, Adam, if I shoot you with my gun that is legally registered, if you came in my house, you would have got shot. I am telling you that.
Boy, that would be quite the headline. Crazy man shows up at someone's house at the podcast. The podcast the big goes wrong.
I love you, but I always shot your ass. You came to my house and invited. Sam, would you ask help?
I'm letting you know I am doubling down though. My Julius Randle take. I don't give a fuck. You better not come to my house though.
All right, I will come to your house tonight. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be the day after that. It might not be the day after that. But one day I might show up.
Yeah, and by the way, Adam, can I also let you know on one more thing?
Go ahead.
RJ Barrett is better than Kevin Durant, by the way.
Okay, now you're just trying to trigger me.
No, wait. Let me look at RJ Barrett's stats. No, I'm being dead ass. Wait, let me see his stats.
Go ahead. Let's compare the two stats.
Hey guys, Adam, you know what I think is better than Kevin Durant? Scottie Pippen.
Wrong. Try again. Kevin Durant's averaging 30.8 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and 5.3 assists. He's doing on 93.4% of free throw shooting, 31% for three, which is a little low this year. Kevin Durant from three has not been like what he usually.
It's not been good at all.
Wait. Sorry. His free throw shooting is kind of down this year, but still 51.9% field goal percentage. And that's like even with his usually he's still averaging 3.8. Imagine when his 3-point shot gets going, how scary he'll be. And let's see Julius Randle. Julius Randle, 20.5 points a game, 9.1 rebounds, 3.3 assists on 46.0 field goal percentage.
I would still take Julius Randle over Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant's by himself.
So how's that Kevin Durant's fault?
Because Julius Randle is better than Kevin Durant, but he has no one to share the rock to, unlike Julius Randle, who has people to share to.
Your argument makes no sense.
My argument makes valid sense. Adam. If Kevin Durant was on an actual team, do you think his numbers would still be that high?
Actually, maybe his points per game wouldn't be as good, but he would still like if he was on on the Warriors, he'd still be like averaging at least 25 a game, at least.
Okay.
Probably more than that. Probably more.
No, you wouldn't.
You're bugging. Go on. Yeah, just admit that you guys just hate the Nets and Kevin Durant. You guys have a hate boner for us. Which I don't blame you. I don't blame you It's fun. Both of you are Knicks fans. Both of you are Knicks fans, and it's easy to hate a team. It's easy to hate a team that just whooped your ass in the 8th straight time.
Kyrie Irving is better than Kevin Durant.
Yeah, don't even try me in that one. Don't even try me that one. Hey, hey, Michael. 8 in a row. Who's your daddy? The Nets are the Knicks' daddy.
Adam, can I let you know something really cool?
Yeah.
And I'm doubling down on this. Remember that. I'm doubling down on this. Kevin Durant is still not a top 20 player. Do you know that?
We'll agree to disagree.
He may not even be a top 25 player, to be honest. But that's
You're
still
bugging.
debatable.
You're bugging. Megan, we'll agree to disagree.
I can literally name 25 players that are better than him.
I don't even want to debate you. I'm not in the mood right now to debate you right now. In fact, if you start rattling off names, I may just take a break. I may just take a break.
Okay, so Moses Malone is better than Kevin Durant. Let's get that out of the way. Would I take Charles Barkley over Kevin Durant?
Don't even try me. Don't even try me.
Honestly, I would take Charles Barkley over Kevin Durant because Charles Barkley actually led his own team to the finals.
You're bugging. I'm not even gonna try. You know what? I think it's really interesting. The biggest reason, their big thing, like this whole stance here, our little friend said, his whole argument against Kevin Durant is like, oh, he hasn't led a team to a championship. Oh, he hasn't led a team to a championship. So I found that interesting. So I decided to look. So 2017, like, I'll give you, because the Warriors didn't play any like real decent competition. I'll give you that. But let's go to the 2018 Western Conference Finals against the Houston Rockets. Let's take a look here.
And see, Adam, I knew you were gonna bring that up.
Guys, let's take a look at what he did. Like, let's just see. His numbers during this series. He averaged 30.4 points a game, 5.7 rebounds, like 2.7 assists, but he's not playing that against what Kevin so for 8.5 free percentage, 39.6% from 3, 46% from the field. And in the closeout game, in Game 7 against a really, really good Houston team, he dropped 34 with 5 assists and how many rebounds? All right, rebounds. I was right, 5, but whatever. He dropped 34 in a close-out game against a really, really in a win or go home game. In a win or go home game, he showed up.
Okay,
what more do you want from him? So act like, oh, he's never led a team to a championship. He literally did that in 2018.
He did not do that. He did not do that at all.
Bullshit.
Hey, Adam.
Bullshit.
Adam. I just want to ask you a question real quick.
Let me ask you a question. You ask me a question, I'll ask you a question.
No, I'm gonna ask you a real question.
Go ahead.
So you mentioned that closeout game, huh?
Yeah.
That closeout game?
Yeah.
If I recall, how many threes did the Rockets miss before they made the first one?
Oh, so you're saying because the Rockets played poorly, use that as an argument against how good Kevin Durant performed?
Because you're saying that the Rockets were a good team. They weren't a good team at all.
They took them 7 games.
And the series should have been ended in 5 for the Warriors.
So you're acting like, oh my, your argument gets worse and worse by the minute.
How's it get
worse? Why did I let this buffoon on my podcast?
Adam, literally, the Rockets were not good that year.
Were they first? Were they not first in the West?
Okay, and the Warriors had Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green. They had the same super team that went 16-1, and they were still heavily in their prime. Do you really think that they should be losing to an old ass Chris Paul and a James Harden that we know is going to choke in the playoffs?
They should. They should have
so
lost.
You're calling that a good team. You're calling that a good team.
The Rocks were a great team that year. They were a great team. And still under that pressure, he's still just 34. All right. So here's my question. Do the Warriors win the 2018 title without Kevin Durant?
Yes, they do.
You're bugging.
Adam, are you really saying they don't?
I'm saying they don't. 2017, I'll give you. 2017, I think even without Kevin Durant, they win. 2017, I'll give you. 2018, they don't win without Kevin Durant. I firmly believe that. He just left. He just left because he couldn't handle all the facts I was speaking.
Oh my God.
All right. So let me ask you. You take Kevin Durant and replace him with Charles Barkley. You just say Charles Barkley on the Warriors better?
Yeah, yes, they are. They are. They have better. They have way better rebounding than they have. They have more efficient scoring.
Charles Barkley would be a better fit. Okay, I'll give you.
Yo, can you both shut up? For the love of God, shut up. Damn. I'm going to ask you both a question. Kevin Durant will not be good in the 90s and early 2000s basketball play.
I think that's irrelevant.
Two, first of all, Isaiah Thomas is better than Kevin Durant. Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, Allen Houston, who was an absolute bucket, was better than Kevin Durant. Who else? Scottie Pippen, better than Kevin Durant. Dennis Rodman, better than Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving is way, way better than Kevin Durant. Michael Cunningham, Sam Morell, and Alex Rich is better than Kevin Durant.
Okay, you know what? I made a rule right now saying that you can't put people in the waiting room for just saying opinions. Y'all are starting to make me reconsider changing that rule. You guys are making me reconsider changing that rule.
You know what? Who else is better than Kevin Durant? My father, James Paul Calvin Cunningham.
I had a scary thought about me. Remember me? Man's gonna go up to Sam's house, the house. I just had a scary thought, like one day I just lose my temper. I just beat the shit out of Sam and Michael.
Boy, you know you won't beat me up, boy. You know
it makes a headline. Crazy man beats up two friends over a podcast Kevin Durant debate.
Adam, I'm being for real with you when I'm saying this. You're saying some heavy blasphemous because you know what? You want me to bring up a stat? You want to bring up stats? I'll bring up a stat for you. In all the years that Kevin Durant was on the Golden State Warriors, right?
Yeah.
Guess what the plus minus was when Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green were on the floor together without Steph Curry? Guess what the plus minus was?
Go ahead.
It was -5, which means they were losing
with Kevin Durant and without Steph Curry, Klay Thompson.
No, I said with Klay Thompson, with Kevin Durant, with Draymond Green, but without Steph Curry.
Yeah.
They were losing by 5 points against every team. Just with Steph Curry by himself, the Warriors were +3, which means they would beat teams by 3.
Well, I think that says
with Kevin Durant.
I think. All right, I'll let you finish. Let me go.
Ready for this? Kevin Durant by himself, the Warriors were -15, which means they were losing by teams by 15. And you're saying he was the best player on that team and he had any help at all? I'm letting you know, Adam, if it wasn't for Game 3 in 2018, Steph Curry would have 2 Finals MVPs. You do know that, right? Because he was outscoring Kevin Durant in 2018 before Game 3.
Well, I will say I think that speaks more positively about Steph than it speaks negatively about KD. I mean, I agree with you, Sam. Steph's a stud. Like,
but still,
I have
those
Steph top
rings
10
do
all
nothing.
time. I have Steph top 10 all time. What are you saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying Kevin Durant wasn't a leader. He didn't lead a team. He was the bus rider. He was part of the ride. Charles Barkley.
He was still a major
his
piece.
team.
He was still a major piece of that championship. He was still a major piece.
He's still a bus rider. I don't care how major a piece he was. He can be in the front of the bus, the back of the bus. Fuck, he can be fucking in the middle of the bus with like all the cool kids.
All right.
He
Was
a bus
Kyrie Irving
rider.
not a major piece of the 2016 Cavaliers team?
He
was, and he's still a bus rider.
No, he isn't. He's on the bus. He
All right, so
Yeah,
like
I know
you're
I'm
saying
saying-
that Kyrie Irving's not a bus rider like Kevin Durant is.
No, I'm saying LeBron James.
I'm not talking to
was
you,
a
Sam. I'm
bus
talking to
driver.
Michael. I'm talking to Michael.
Oh, okay.
Guys, we ain't making season 3. We ain't making
Like,
season 3.
Bro, don't test me with my knowledge. I can out knowledge you every fucking day. Like shit.
You said
Adam,
that the Nets the Knicks are gonna be 20 wins better than the Knicks. You said the Knicks are gonna be 20 wins better than the Brooklyn Nets. So you know what? I really something about Sam. Sam is very Skip Baylessy because he uses the same tactics that Skip Bayless is. He'll make a lot of great points. I remember during the hot take, he made a lot of valid points. The problem is his conclusions are so over the top that it makes you look at all those things. It's like his points do not support the claim he's making. He makes valid points, but they don't support the claim he's making. Like your points about the Knicks over the Nets, like last episode, a lot of your points are good. 20 wins better. 20 wins better.
Adam, it's
I
because
guarantee
you're
you right
also
now, Sam, if they finish 20 wins better, I will dance naked right on this podcast.
no hell no.
Adam, I'm letting you know something real quick.
Yeah.
The only reason why you're saying that is because you're not looking at the same way I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at it as a fan that's just looking at the players and this and that. I'm looking at it as a coach. I'm looking at it as, okay, what's the leadership? What's the environment? What's this? What's that? The environment in Brooklyn is toxic. They got no coach and all that stuff. You know what that means?
I agree, yeah.
How the hell are they going to even make the playoffs when the Knicks are going to probably be a top 6 seed?
You said Knicks top 6 seed?
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. I'm done with this, dude.
Don't worry, I'm not going to your house. Don't worry.
Bro, Alex, you heard me say when we made seeding brackets, I said Knicks were top 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what the fuck is that surprise? Fuck. I don't know. This man, dude. So, guys, how was your day? Mike, what body count are you on now?
Let's bring in someone with actual basketball IQ.
30. I'm on 130 females.
Okay, good. Good to know.
I'm gonna get to 150 by the end of the year. Raise your hand or put a thumbs up if you think I can get to 150 by the end of the year.
Who?
Me, I have 130. I just need 120.
Okay, I think I'll say you get to 150 by the end of the year.
Yeah, Adam.
Yo, Michael, how many are you gonna get in New York City?
When we go out, I'm gonna get some numbers. I'm fucking bitches when we go. And Sam's gonna be my wing. Go to the bar. Sam's gonna be my wingman.
I mean, what's it called? When does the Michael K show end?
It ends at 9:00
At night?
Yeah, at night. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to the club after. We may bring
No,
out.
I know. I'm saying, what time are we going into the city?
We're gonna be going in at like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
We're gonna do some shopping for it. I'm gonna pick up the new Pokemon game at Nintendo World, and then we're gonna go.
Okay.
I wanna be the very best.
Yo, guys, I can't wait for that.
But yeah, Adam, the blasphemy you're spewing is insane.
Yo, guys, my
Jesus.
cat just growled. Why did you growl at me?
Because your cat doesn't know.
Because the cat,
I think
the cat,
even she's had enough of all the blasphemy.
no, she has enough of all the blasphemy with you. That's for damn sure. She's like, get your fucking Kevin Durant cock riding off me.
You literally said you would take Julius Randle over him. I don't want to hear shit. I'm not being the blasphemous one. You're being the blasphemous one. Now you may end up being right. You may end up being right, but don't act like I'm the one being blasphemous. You're the one being blasphemous.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah. All right. You want to make a bet? You want to make a bet?
Adam,
I said like if the
Adam,
Knicks,
I would literally take Donovan Mitchell over Kevin Durant right now. It's not even close.
You're bugging. All right, you said the Knicks win 20 more games, right? All right, so if the Knicks don't win 20 more games, what will you do? Good, big bet. Show the courage and your conviction.
What will I do? I'll say you're right.
How about this? I've got a good one. If the Knicks do not win 20 more games than the Brooklyn Nets, our friend Sam here, for an entire episode, has to wear a Kyrie Irving jersey.
I don't have one, so good luck.
I've got one. It's rotting in my closet. You have to wear it for the entire show. Do we have a deal?
No, I'll do something better. Since you said I am so much like Skip Bayless, why not let's do the Skip Bayless treatment? If that happens, I have to say 10 good things about Kevin Durant.
Deal.
There you go.
Okay. It is on like Donkey Kong. All right. But that's not, guys. Oh my God. We spent so long debating talking about Kevin Durant that we forgot the other big net story is that they got a new head coach. They hired Jacque Vaughn.
Yeah, no one cares.
Their interim head coach. All I'm going to say about that is I think it's the right hire. You heard that from me. I wanted no part of Ime Udoka, so I mean, Jacque Vaughn, he did really good. He's done a good job so far. And low key, you look at the Nets ever since they fired Steve Nash. 4-1. Like Vaughn has done a really good job so far as head coach. So, why mess up a good thing? Just keep it rolling. Yeah, it's right there. What's the record? Yes, they are. They're 3-2, or what's their record since firing Steve Nash? Because they fired him after the Nets win against the Pacers. I remember that. They fired him after that win. And or was it before that win? I forget. I'm pretty sure it was after that win. So they're 3-2 since then. And they're 3-1 right now without Kyrie. So I mean, right now as a Nets fan, I'm at the point right now where I'm just waiting to see with this team right now. I'm just waiting to see because, hey, people are saying, oh, the Nets have got off to a disappointing start. The Warriors, they've got off to a disappointing start. Actually, Sixers, they've got off to a disappointing start. The Heat, they've got off to a disappointing start. So, guys, we still got 70 games left. Now, am I saying the Nets are going to win the NBA? I don't know, but. Yeah, they got off to a bad start. So they got rid of part of the problem with Steve Nash to bring Jacque Vaughn. So let's roll dice to see what happens. Who knows? Maybe a couple months from now, like this team's like a top 3 seed in the East. Like, who knows? I mean, they're playing well right now. So right now, I'm just taking a wait and see approach with this team. I mean, with Kyrie Irving, like on all that stuff. I mean, if and when he comes back, we'll deal with him then. But right now, I'm just like wait and see. I'm just right now wait and see with the Nets. Okay. Did anybody, Alex, did you want to talk Sixers really quickly?
I guess we can skip it.
Okay, yeah, let's skip it. Because, guys, you guys ready for our bets? You guys ready for our bets?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and guys, I am extremely mad right now. Guys, you remember how you called me a Kevin Durant dick rider, right? I'm going to make your day. I'm about to bash the hell out of Kevin Durant, guys. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Because me and Michael made a bet saying that if because we both bet the Nets and the Knicks. If I won my bet, Michael have to say over the top nice things about the Nets and Kevin Durant for 30 seconds to a minute. Like, I don't know. And if Mike was that, I would have to wear a Knicks hat to the Michael K show party. But guess what? The Knicks beat the Nets. Knicks beat the Nets. I'm right there. I'm about to make Michael squirm. And I did a singing party saying Kevin Durant to score 30 plus points. He scores 29. And it cost me my parlay.
Go ahead.
Best of all, Kevin Durant, he was so good at free throws. Like, he's been on fire with free throws lately, and he gets an and one at the end of the game, 29 points, misses that final free throw. Kevin Durant, if you made that last free throw, I would have won my bet. I would be able to make Michael squirm. So, Kevin Durant, you know what? I'm gonna agree with Sam. In fact, I'm gonna go first. Kevin Durant, you ain't a top 50 player of all time. You ain't a top 75 player of all time. Take Kevin Durant off that list and put in Klay Thompson.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Actually, no, they should put Dwight Howard on that list over Kevin Durant.
Dwight Howard. Okay, thank you. Kick Kevin Durant off and put in Dwight Howard. Thank you. Rant over. You also got that Kevin Durant. Shame on you.
Let's not get crazy now. Dwight Howard ain't better than KD. What's to stop it?
Dwight Howard ain't better than KD. And if you even insist otherwise, Sam, I won't even respond. I will literally just say, typical Sam, like bullshit.
I'm not gonna say that, but it's close. It is close. It's closer than you think.
It's not close. It's not that close.
It is really that close. He was literally the second best player behind LeBron for 3 years.
That's not true, and you know it.
It is true.
You're telling me he was better than Anthony Davis?
When he was in Orlando?
When he was in Orlando, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
You said. Oh, I thought you were saying with LeBron, the Lakers. Okay, my bad.
No, I meant when LeBron was in the Cavs and the Heat.
Oh, okay. I got the two mixed up. My bad.
The fuck? He literally beat LeBron, Dwight.
Oh, okay. But only one person was that, and that was Marcellus. He had the Knicks over the Timberwolves. He was that he had 12.6 points. So Michael lost. Sam, you had the Raiders over the Saints. They won, but Pelicans got upset by the Pacers, so that wrecked your parlay. Alex had Mavericks over Magic, Bucks over Thunder, Cavaliers over Kings. I know the Magic beat the Mavericks, so that wrecked your parlay. So really quick update on the standings here. Marcellus Sam reigns first place, 7 stars, 19-28 record, 282.23 points. Marcellus actually moves up to second place, 5 stars, 20-27 record, 229.22 points. And Michael You fall down to third place. 19-23 record, 265.15 points. Alex is in fourth place, 14-33 record, 251.36 points for 2 stars. And I'm in last place, 15-32 record, 212.67 points for 1 star. All right, you guys ready for my bet?
Go ahead, pussy.
Because I think it's time for a little more head-to-head action. Me and Michael, I think it's safe to say, Michael, our bet was a draw because neither of us won. So our bet this episode was a draw. So I figured, why not go right back at it?
I actually have common sense.
I'm going to take the Brooklyn Nets over the Los Angeles Lakers on Sunday.
That's a dumb bet for me.
Okay, but guys, guess what? There's more.
Okay.
I'm doing 2 more bets. I'm taking the red hot New Jersey Devils over the Arizona Coyotes on Saturday. And my last bet, and that's on my line. My last bet, I am taking the New York Football Giants over the Texans. I'm picking all 3 of my teams, and all 3 of them are going to get me wins. I'm taking all 3 of my teams. I don't think I've ever done that before. Guys, have I ever picked all 3 of my teams? Like, well, aside from the Yankees, have I ever picked all 3 of them?
You haven't.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so can I go real quick?
All right, you could go. You could go.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna choose a parlay. I'm gonna do the Bucks money line, and then I'm gonna choose the Los Angeles Lakers over the Brooklyn Nets money line.
Wow.
The Nets are about to get clapped.
Who do the Bucks play again?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me see. The Bucks are gonna be playing
This Friday, right? The Spurs.
Spurs.
They played Spurs today.
Spurs are actually favored in that game.
Nope, I chose the Bucks.
No, I know you say you chose Bucks, but the Spurs are actually the favorites according to Vegas.
Well, that's even better for me.
Okay, because you get more points.
So Bucks and Los Angeles Lakers.
Okay. All right. Take here, Sam, buddy boy. Nothing. Never mind. All right, Alex, you can go.
Okay, I'm gonna do a 3-game college football parlay.
Okay.
So my first game is Oregon money line against Washington. Boise State money line against Nevada. Florida money line against South Carolina.
All right, so Oregon over Washington, right?
Yeah.
What are the other 2?
Boise State over Nevada.
You're gonna have to send me that one because no way I'm gonna pronounce the name. So I'll just put over Nevada money line for now, and just send me their name later on. And your last one.
And my last one is Florida money line against South Carolina.
All right.
On the spread. You should go on the spread. You get more points.
Nah, let him play it safe. He's doing a parlay anyway, so he's gonna make a lot of points regardless. All right. What are we doing for Marcellus's bet?
I'm gonna let him take the Knicks over Pistons on the money line.
Okay, go on. Let me get down. Marcellus, Knicks over Pistons. Got
Paulo Banchero scoring 20 points or more for the Magic.
so Banchero 20 or more.
That's for the Magic game. That's it.
Okay, that's Marcellus's bet.
Not my bet.
All right, Michael Cunningham, Mr. Third Place. Go ahead.
Not for long because the big bad booty daddy is coming back. Since Go Dogs, I'm going with Go Dogs Go against Mississippi State. Georgia on the spread against Mississippi State. And for me, we got a good one between TCU and Texas. I'm afraid to take the Longhorns because they're not really good. I'm gonna do an NBA bet too. Somebody called me out and said, Mike, you gotta go head to head with me. Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Wait,
you took Georgia and Mississippi State. Did you take any other ones?
I'm going right now. I'm doing basketball now.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna take the Cavaliers over the Warriors and have not that bad. I'm gonna have Donovan Mitchell score 25 points or more against the Warriors.
Okay.
In my other bet, I'm gonna have Ja Morant scoring 25 points or more for the Grizzlies. Put that on my ticket, baby, and smoke it.
Okay. Oh, what was your other one? What was your last one?
Ja Morant scoring 25 points or more, and Donovan Mitchell scoring 25 points or more.
All right. All right, Ja Morant scored 25 or more.
You got Mitchell scoring 25 points or more, don't you?
Okay, yeah. All right, guys. That's all for our bets. That's all for this episode. Guys, by the time this episode goes up, we will be a week away from our party, from going to the Michael K. Show 20th anniversary party.
Burn it down.
Guys, can you wait? I can't wait.
Can't wait.
Sam, can you not wait? You looking forward to this? I can't wait.
What did he say? What did Sam say?
He said, Oh yes, we gotta make this. It's technically not our announcement. It's technically not our announcement, but they did announce on the Michael K. Show the other day. Michael, do you want to do the honors?
Yes.
Who is going to be at the 20th anniversary celebration?
I'm a wrestling fan. One of my favorite wrestlers by the name of Seth Rollins will be there at the Michael K. Show. So I may practice my curb style,
Seth freaking Rollins will be there.
The Messiah.
Joe Torre's going to be there.
Yeah, I heard from a source Derek Jeter will be there.
Derek Jeter may be there. Oh my gosh, Derek Jeter's there. Yo, want to know what my pipe dream is, and I don't think this is gonna happen. But what my pipe dream is that Aaron Judge there and he announces he resigning with the Yankees.
That happens.
Live right there. Could you imagine the crowd reaction? Mike, would you go nuts?
Hell yeah.
I would go nuts. Sam, would you go nuts?
Oh, baby, I want to have sex with you.
I would go insanely crazy.
Yeah, but either way, it's gonna be a great time. If Derek Jeter alone is there, I'm gonna walk up and say, "Hey, do you remember me? I showed up to your Hall of Fame thing in 2012. I mean, you don't remember me, but you were my idol for all these years." They probably look at me and go, "Okay."
All
right, yeah. Yeah, guys, we should have Derek Jeter on the show. We should have him.
So I'll be in touch.
Okay.
On behalf of Adam Grassani.
All right, Mikey, you want to do the outro? Go ahead.
On behalf of Adam Grassani, Alex Smith, Sam Morell, and Michael Cunningham, I appreciate you thank you for watching our show and hearing our show. And you guys stay fresh, stay lit, and Adam cannot dance to save his life. So until our next episode, we'll be on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
And in behalf of myself, and we may have to fire Adam. This is our show. Till then, to next time. Till then, stay lit. And we're out.